Cool. That's done. Perfect. Hey Tanya, how you doing? Oh, well, that's cool, Tanya. I'm glad you're safe. Today's Saturday, right? Yeah. Oh well, such is life. Don't you think most people who carry self as you sit into a big race? Yeah, of course. They're gonna call the tow truck or their friend or whoever to come take them out of the ditch. It's so dangerous on the roads now that I don't even like to drive anymore. Like nighttime, even during the day, it's a pain in the ass. But it's really sad the amount of like accidents that happen here. Every day, somebody posts like someone is accident and shit. It's like it's so bad. It's unreal. It's not easy. People are just, as long as the person didn't get hurt, that's good. Hopefully they didn't get hurt. But you need to be careful on the roads, period, because people don't really give a shit about, the next person or whatever. But I'm glad you're safe, and I'm glad I'm safe. I pray for my family to be on the road safe every day, because here in Bermuda, it's a pain in the ass. There's a lot of idiots all over the world, idiots. Hey Dan, how you doing, brother? Yeah, exactly. It's not even don't even make no sense. It ain't your problem anyway. You know exactly. Oh, nice, Dan. Hope you had a good date. Aquarius love dates. I had a date with my mom. I went there today around lunchtime. She ate lunch, but I didn't have any lunch because I woke up too late and I had like a late breakfast. But I went there on the bike, on my nephew's bike today, in and out of the rain. But I went when it wasn't raining. I went to visit my mom at lunchtime, and then I told her I'm coming to get you for dinner in my sister's car because she's not here and I have to drive the car. So, oh, that's good then. That's always a plus. So I went to pick up my mom today at around 6, and I bring her here. She was sitting here in my apartment, and I made fresh wahoo fish with sweet potato fries. And then we took the food and went next door and sat down and had dinner. She ate everything on her plate, which was great. She said she had to force it, but she says it tastes so good that, she couldn't resist eating it all, even though she didn't have the stomach to eat it. But she still ate everything. She ate everything on her plate, which I was happy. She took her Dayquil today. She feels better, but not 100%, but she feels better from her flu and cough. She didn't cough much at all. So, but she says she still feels stuffy and stuff. But she's much better today. I made sure she ate her lunch, she ate her dinner. I saw her eat both, so I'm keeping my eye on her, make sure she ain't gonna bullshit and not do what she's gonna do. So I picked her up, bring her here, so she can get out of that house because she can't be in that house all day, every day. She's gonna go fucking crazy. So nobody else, none of my other brother and sister went to go pick her up and take her anywhere. But my brother's taking her to church tomorrow morning. He's actually going to church with her. That should be interesting. But at least he's gonna take my mom to church tomorrow morning and stay there with her. Cause she can't you can't just drop her off because she needs people. She needs us right now. So I told my mom I'll go if he doesn't go. And then he told me, yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna take mom and I'm gonna go to church. I said, yeah, you need to go to church anyway. You need to beg God for mercy. I pray every day. I ain't gotta go to church. So anyway, so tomorrow night I told my mom we're gonna have dinner again. I'm gonna come get her, pick her up. She's like, no, no, you don't have to do that. I said, yes, yes, yes. I'm gonna come get you. Shut up. I'm gonna come get you and I'm gonna bring you here and we're gonna figure out something for dinner. So even if it's something simple, I don't care. So I told her if the weather's good tomorrow night, then we'll have dinner. I might do some barbecue stuff. I'm not sure. Yeah, the cough is getting less. She didn't blow her nose. Probably she only blew her nose like probably once. She was here, and she ate all of our supper, so that was good. I was happy that she ate everything. You can't resist it. Fresh fish anyway. It tastes too good. It was delicious. If it doesn't go to the freezer and I marinate it and do it before it hits the freezer, it tastes even better. So that's what happened. I tell my mom, I said, I don't want to make a little bit of fish and waste this oil. So I rather, do it a lot. Hey Teresa, how you doing? Hi, hi. Thanks for stopping by. She goes 80 in January. January, she goes 80. But she was kind of like, upset today. Like she was started to cry a bit. She says, I have nobody left. All my siblings are gone. My husband's gone. My pets are all gone. All I have is you guys. And I said, well, Mom, it's like that. I said, God ain't going to put you in this predicament if he knew you couldn't handle it. And I said, look at all your sisters. All of them. All of them were without their husbands for years. You know? You've been without them for 2 weeks. So you'll be fine. I said, you got me. I'm going to be here every day. I'm going to try and deal with you every day and make sure you're okay. It's like, no, you have your life. And then I'm like, look, Mom, I'm not going to leave you by yourself. You're good. I live fucking 7 minutes away. It ain't a big deal. And I told her I have to ride the bikes every day or else the battery will die. I gotta drive my car, my bike, my sister's car. Everybody's away. So I'll take a turn and take a vehicle down there or a bike down there every day just to let it run and, so the battery won't die. So I did that today. I drove every vehicle except for my own. I drove my sister's car, my nephew's bikes. It was fun. And then it started pouring. And I was like, oh, great. So, yeah. So, okay. Oh, nice. They're going to fix it tomorrow. Cool. Yeah, that would be awesome to have for sure. Hey, Barbie, how you doing? Then after I dropped my mom off, I came back home and then I went on TikTok for like maybe 20 minutes and played some more music. I had some different people come in there uh, from the first live and the second live. So I've gone live 3 times now, 3 days in a row on TikTok just for 20 minutes. Wasn't that many people in there, a couple people, but you know, it was nice to go in there and play some music for 20 minutes. I'm gonna try and do it every night. I'm gonna go in there and play for 20 minutes. It was fun. Okay, Teresa, take care. You too. Blessings to you too. Have a great Saturday and Sunday. So yeah, I've had a good day so far. Well, and you got an hour left anyway. And I've been watching the weather news, and Jamaica's gonna get destroyed by a Category 3 or 4 hurricane. I feel so sorry for those guys. and I feel I have a lot of friends in Jamaica too, so I hope they're gonna be okay. I hope they got out of there. If I was living in Jamaica right now, I'm packing my shit up and I'm going. I am not dealing with no Category 4 hurricane and it's sitting over me, hovering over me for days. Hell no. No, no. No, no. If a Category 4 or 5 hurricane came to Bermuda, I'll be like, oh boy. I'll be like, hell no. It's time to go. I'll tell everybody sorry, but I'm not sorry. And I think it's time for me to go to Boston for like a week. And I'll come back when the airport's open. Thank God that shit never happens. Barbie said, Tanya, you did the right thing. You shouldn't stop for strangers. See that? If Barbie tell you that, that's a good thing. Oh, good Lord. Help me. I'm tired, but I'm not really tired. I don't know. That makes sense, but Diamond's snoring over here. I don't know if I want that. I need to get that tomorrow. I'm gonna ask my mom. I'm gonna call my mom tomorrow and ask if she wants shrimps. So I have a bag of shrimps in my freezer. I need to eat that. I know she said she wanted to eat shrimp. I gotta see what the weather's like tomorrow. Actually, let me check that. The great diamond's over here snoring a storm. Well, Sunday morning it says it's supposed to rain, and then Sunday afternoon it's supposed to be okay. And then it says a low pressure moves by towards the west on Tuesday, bringing a spell of strong winds and potential for more organized rainfall. Great. So that means it's going to rain Sunday, Monday. Tuesday is supposed to be a good day, and then Wednesday is supposed to be shit again. Well, looks like winter time's coming. 73 degrees right now. What in the world? My dad was tough anyway, except. Well, Barbie, if I see a woman, right, having a problem, like, or have an accident, and I know it's a woman, I'll stop. But if it's a guy, I ain't worried about him. He can deal with his own shit. But a woman, I'll definitely stop for a woman. I always try and help a woman. But I ain't helping no guys unless I know them like they're my friend or something. But I ain't stopping for no random person. Hell no. Because you never know. That person might be like drunk or high, or they might be like, leave me alone. I didn't ask you for your help. Pull out a gun and shoot your ass. So you're better off not dealing with them. Especially these days. You're not supposed to be dealing with anybody but yourself. These people are fucking whack. It could be a setup too. So I don't blame people for not stopping and not dealing with people because people are fucking crazy. Here in Bermuda, I ain't stopping for nobody. I don't care. Somebody would deal with you, not me. Now, it's some fine ass hoe or something like that. And she's like got problems or something. Or she needs a tire change. I'll call to fix a flat place for her and keep her company. She'd be like, "Oh, you know how to change it?" I'm like, "Yeah, but you're gonna have to pay me, sweetheart. You're gonna have to give me some coochie or something." You gonna have to give me some coochie coo, baby. You ain't putting out, I ain't getting you shit. As if it was the other way around. That's what she'll tell me. Give me that D. These new tires, and I agree. I agree, Tanya. You did the right thing. I know you got a good heart, and I know you would want to stop and help somebody, but not now. Not ever. They'll be fine. They got a cell phone. They can call. And if they don't, somebody will take care of them. The police will come around. Somebody will call the popo. They were like, "Yes, popo. Yeah, they saw this person, you know, lost control. Need some new tires." Do I have a choice? Well, if you really need tires for your own safety, you should get some, obviously. But I know people who are the guy I sold my van to, my first car. He came here the other day, and the two front tires are bald. And I said, "When are you gonna get these things changed, bro?" Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm gonna get them. I'm like, this motherfucker's always broke. I never seen a person that tells somebody, "I have all this work, I made all this money, and you ain't got money to put into the van and fix it up. So you're gonna wait till you get a flat tire then? Don't fucking call me. You can call the fix a flat place. They can come do it for you and pay out of your ass." One thing about me, I can't leave my shit like that. I gotta make sure my transportation is my life. Without transportation, I can't go work and I can't do what I want to do. So that ain't fucking happen. I'm definitely making sure I get my van fixed. I'm tired, but they're too far away. Ah, shit. Barbie said I had a pervert try to get me to pull off the ramp yesterday. Oh, yeah, great. Fucking pervs. They're everywhere. These men give me a bad rap. I tell you, man. Fuck. Crazy ass people. Exactly. That's what's up. Put up the dirty eight and say hello to my new friend. It takes time. Tanya, you'll get there. It's all gonna work out. It's all gonna work out. The Dodgers are winning 3-1, huh? They got a beat down last night. They have to win today or else they're gonna be fucked. Fucking Dodgers. I hate the Dodgers. Any LA team I can't stand. I don't like no LA teams. Fuck LA. Beat LA. Come on, Toronto. Beat these fuckers. Don't let them win. End of the seventh. They're going into the last two innings now. They better do something. Damn it. St. Louis. She's gorgeous at 62. Oh damn. I saw the Home Depot video you did and the Krispy Kreme. I was laughing. I was like, everybody loves them Krispy Kreme donuts. Yeah, it'll get you more views and stuff. I don't what I can't find any. You guys must be taking up all the stock. I went to a place today, this pharmacy, and they have like a lot of different drinks, and they didn't have. They have aloe drink, but it wasn't the one you guys said. It looked like it, but it was like an aftermarket thing or some bullshit. It just said aloe water, or aloe drink, or whatever it said. I looked at it, but it wasn't the one that you guys said. It's a different one. So I'm not gonna get the one unless I find the one you guys got. Tomorrow I'm gonna go to this gas station where my mom lives. I'm gonna go to that gas station tomorrow because they have like a shit ton of drinks there. Like that gas station is known for having like every drink. So I'm gonna go there tomorrow. Yeah. Well, I don't want to get no shitty aloe water. I want to get the ones that you guys say that is good. 'Cause I trust you guys' taste buds. If you guys say it's good, it's good. So I'm gonna make sure I find that one, and I'll make the judgment once I get it. If I like it, I'll be like, okay, guys, you're right. But I don't want to buy just any aloe water because I've never had that before in my life. So I want to make sure I get the right one. But so far, I ain't seeing it. Hey Monique, how you doing? You're obsessed? That's not good. Cool, cool. Fuck does it have that? Why would it say free yes, no question or message? That's weird. What? I wonder why it says that. Hmm. It's so weird. But why doesn't it say that shit? That's weird. I don't want it to say that. I don't know why it says that. It's fucking dumb. She said, "Hi, my lobsters." What in the world? Why the fuck is this thing like that? I don't want it to say that. Damn it. Shit. Display. I wanted that. No, that's not it. Nope, that's not it. That sucks. I don't know why it says that. Fuck. Fucking shit. I'm in the campaign. When I go live on TikTok and do my DJing, it says free yes or no message. People must be like, the fuck? Why would it say free or yes or you know message if this guy's fucking playing music? Cause I used to go live on here. I used to go live on here and do readings at one point in time, and then I left. I don't know why it says that. I'm gonna have to. I wonder why it says that. Fuck. Oh well. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to Google it and see if I can change it. Oh well. I'll worry about it next time I deal with it. Okay, Barbie. Dumbass who. One of my cousins got caught for drunk driving, and the court took her off the road for 18 months because she hit a electrical pole and caused a lot of damage. I was like, karma, bitch. That's what she gets for being a dumbass. Drunk driving should never be tolerated. I'm so glad the court took her all off the road for 18 months. That'll teach her. Oh shit. Well, hopefully the power don't go up. All I know is everybody in Jamaica is about to get a beatdown from Hurricane Melissa. Oh boy. I was watching the news today. I was like, oh my God. Yeah. Oh yeah, she definitely got a lecture from the judge. I know she probably did. My sister just texted me about it just now. Said, "Is this our cousin who got caught drunk driving?" I'm like, "Yep, it's her. That's her name. That's her age." She's a distant cousin, but still related down the road. I actually dated her for a little while, and then we found out we were like distant cousins, so it was kind of awkward. But my dad was like, "Look, we're cousins, but not really, like way down the line." And I was like, "I don't care. She's a whack job anyway." And now I know she is a whack job. She got caught drunk and driving. She made the newspaper. Her name's all over the internet now. My sister just told me about it just now, and I'm like, I already know. I said, "Yep, it's her, dumb hoe." That's what she is, a dumb hoe for getting drunk and driving. Only dumb people drink and drive. She could have killed herself. She could have killed somebody. Thank God she hit the fucking electrical pole and didn't hit. And thank God she didn't, die or whatever. Yep. My sister, one of my sister's good friends that she works with, she's Jamaican, and she has her house is there with her daughter and her son. I think still live in the house while she's here, and I don't know what the situation is, but I hope to God she gets out of there. I hope to God they leave. I would not stay in that. I would not stay anywhere during a Category 3 or 4 hurricane. Hell no. Especially in Jamaica. Jamaica ain't. See, Bermuda, you can tolerate it because our houses are like concrete, so it ain't gonna really destroy the whole house and flatten it. Now it ain't happening. It ain't gonna happen. But I mean, I could not gonna say never, right? But in Bermuda, it's highly unlikely. Thank God. But that same hurricane that's hitting Jamaica for the next couple of days is coming towards Bermuda next weekend. So next weekend, this time, it's supposed to be coming towards here, but it's only supposed to be like 70 mile an hour, like a tropical storm. So it's intensifying now to a hurricane, a major hurricane, over the next few days. Then by next weekend, it's supposed to reach here at some point. And I'm like, oh boy, that's not good. Yeah, I'm not. I've never been an alcoholic. I never will be an alcoholic, and I'm never liked drinking too much because the next day you wake up and you're all fucked up and shit. And I remember, you know, drinking and driving and I don't know, I guess spirit was with me, I am sure. My car got so close to another car going up a hill and I drifted off and I kind of was falling asleep and my mirror hit the other person's mirror and it woke me up and I yocked the car just in time. And I sped off and I you know, thank God nothing happened. And after that day, I said I'm never drinking and driving again. That was my, that was my like, wake up call because I could have hit that person instead of just hitting the mirror. I could have hit that car and killed myself and someone else. I was so paranoid for days. And I'm like, fuck, man, I can't do that shit ever again. I was young and shit anyway. I was probably like 20, 21, something like that. Yeah. But even getting like high on weed and shit, when I used to get high as fuck, when I used to get high, I used to drift off in the car. I'd be like, oh fuck, I gotta play some music. I used to turn the bass. Used to turn the music up loud, and I used to be like have the windows all down. I'm like, I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it home. I'm gonna be alright. I'm high as a motherfucker, but I'll be alright. Then I started singing. My eyes would be like half open. And I say, yeah, I gotta stop doing this shit. I'm gonna end up fucking myself up. I'm telling you, I got away with so much. I don't know how the fuck I'm alive sometimes. When I was younger, I was terrible. I smoked weed for over 20 years. I stopped 8 years ago. This year made 8 years. I stopped smoking weed, drinking, and cigarettes. I stopped all three at the same time. I only smoked weed. I never did anything else. Never wanted to either. Yep, I used to get high all day, every day. I get high all the time. But I gave it up for many reasons. And I'm so glad I did. The thing is, I was never addicted. It was just a pleasurable thing to do. It was just something I liked to do and something that kept me calm, you know. So I'm just so glad that I don't do it no more. Yeah, exactly. Like what? Like my health. I wanted to be a better role model for my nephews. Because if they saw me smoke weed, then they're going to want to as well. They saw me drinking, they're going to want to drink. Because they idolized me. So I didn't want them to see me smoking weed or come around here unexpected and smell weed and be like, oh my God, my uncle smokes weed. He's a drug addict. And it got too expensive at the year I stopped. It was expensive. They jacked the price up. And I was like, fuck this. If I keep on smoking this shit and drinking and smoking cigarettes, I can't live like this. Fuck that. I have to stop because this shit's getting too expensive. Like when I went 40 years old 8 years ago, that's when all the prices of everything went officially up sky high. Cigarettes went up, alcohol went up, and weed prices went up. And I was like, yeah, it's time to stop. Fuck this shit. The amount of money I spend every month on those three things, I could pay my rent and my bills and have no problem. And that was the best decision I ever made was to stop completely. But those are the reasons why I stopped. For my own health, my own well-being, I stopped because I don't want my nephews to look at me in a bad way. And the prices of it was ridiculous. So I said, fuck this, I'm not doing it no more. And I outright just stopped just like that. And nobody believed me for the longest time. I still had guys coming up here dropping me weed and shit. And I'm like, yo, I don't want it. I said, I don't want that shit, man. Take it. I'm going. I said, you can smoke it. I don't have nothing against you. I'm not have nothing against weed, but I'm done. A lot of my friends stopped coming around here because I don't smoke no more. And I was like, yeah, good. That's people I got to deal with. And I already told everybody I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it no more. I just don't have the desire to do it anymore. Like I said, I'm not against it. Whoever does it, does it. I don't care. And I'm not going to look at you different because I did it for over 20 something years. So it's whatever. Yeah, pretty much. Dan, that's a lot of people who do that. But, I knew my nephews looked up to me. So I didn't want them to like see me do things that can ruin their life. So, my influence on them means a lot. So if their parents, which is my siblings and their significant others, said to me, see, the kids love you, want to idolize you, want to be like you. That's why they smoke weed and drank, and that's why they got in trouble because of you. I don't want to hear that shit. So, that was one of the main reasons because I don't want my nephews to do what I did. Because I pretty much did it all day, every day. And you see, I was brought up different. See, I was brought up in a ghetto neighborhood with a bunch of gangsters and drug addicts and shit. So I got caught up in that life at one point. Then when I saw my friend die from heroin, I kind of cut back for a bit. I went away to Portugal for 5 weeks and didn't smoke and drink at all. I took a 5 week break and just got out of here and just went away to Portugal and hung out with my family and detoxed. Then when I got back, it took me a while, but ended up started smoking and drinking again. After like 2 weeks, I came back. So I almost had like a 2 month break of detoxing. Then I ended up doing it again because I got fed up and just said, fuck it, I don't care, you know. But when my nephews started getting older and they would come unannounced, I'd be like, fuck, I don't want to shut them out. I loved kids and I want to be the perfect example for them. Now, if I was a shitty uncle and I didn't care about them, then I'd probably be still doing it and not even caring what the fuck they do. But it bothered me to not be like that. I don't want to be that type of example. So, because they always ask me how my childhood was and shit and blah, blah, blah. And then they see all these guys come up to me every time I'm with them. They're like, oh, this is your son, Mark? I'm like, no, no, bro. And like, yo, what's up, bro? Talking all crazy and shit. All my gangster friends from where I used to live, they see me sometimes. The ones that are still alive. And then my nephews are like, what the fuck? My uncle knows these crazy people. So like, they understand now that I'm not gonna do that type of shit. So I don't want them to have that life. And I've been blessed by God to not be in any trouble that I could have been in. That's for sure. I could have been in a lot. I could have been not sitting here right now many times. But thank God, God spared my life. That's why. Hey Brian, how you doing? Thanks for the super chat. You said is Paul going to take Casey's place in the band? Casey hinted about not wanting to do it anymore. I would say Paul's thinking about it. I feel like Paul is the suitable person for to take Casey's place. The cards are telling me that Paul is like kind of worried about doing it or like feeling that, kind of like weird about it, taking that person's place. But they're willing to begin that adventure and go into it and then be a part of the band. But they're just like kind of like contemplating on whether they really, really want to do it. But it's something that Paul loves and he would love to do it. So I think that he's going to think about it and eventually say yes, he will, if Casey actually doesn't want to do it for sure. But like Paul doesn't want to create any problem, he wants to make sure Casey's gone for good and he's got the position. But he doesn't want to cause any problems or harm or embarrassments or worry to anybody. But he wants to face this like in the way he wants to face it. But I got all positive things here, you know. I would say he's worried about doing it, but he's definitely thinking about it. And I feel like he's going to take Casey's place in the band. Yeah. He's definitely thinking about it and he's definitely considering doing it. So I'm not gonna say no, but I'll definitely say yes, that it's a possibility that he will. I got all good cards for that. So I would say Poe is gonna take Casey's place and it's not gonna end, no. I don't see that. I don't see an ending there. I see a beginning. So Poe looks like he's considering it. I can't say like guaranteed he will, but I would say yes, he's going to take that place if he's given the opportunity. He might not do it like right away, but I feel like he will. I feel like he's contemplating on whether or not he should. So I guess we're gonna have to find out. But I would say it looks positive on Paul taking Casey's place. They don't even know the name of my band. Shit. The Dodgers are winning 5-1 now. That game's over. Fuck. That means it's gonna be 1-1. Mid-ninth, so it must be almost over. Shit. Damn it. Oh well. Surprised it's quiet in here tonight. Saturday night. It's quiet. I guess everybody must be tired. I'm ready to hit the sack anyway. I'm heading home for today. I might stay on for a couple minutes. It sounds like rain. Sounds like it's raining. You're welcome, Brian. I think it's raining. I can hear the noise. I don't think she went live. I haven't seen her notification or anything. She might go live. It's still early. Well, not early, but for her, it's rather than me. Oh, Tanya, you're gonna go live? Good. I wanna come see you then. I'm heading off for today. I'll come and hang out with you at your live. Sounds good. Let's all go to Tanya's live. All right. I'm gonna get out of here. I'll see. I hope you guys have a great weekend. I'll be here tomorrow at some point in time. You know what sucks is now every Sunday I used to go for lunch to be with my parents, and now my mom doesn't want to do it anymore. Like she's upset because my dad always wanted us to be together on Sundays, so she says she doesn't want to do it anymore. And I told her, I said, look, you and I can still do it. You can come here on Sundays when everybody's back. I want you to come here for Sunday, but I want you to come for dinner, not for lunch. I don't like eating big ass lunches. I like to eat nice dinners. So she goes, oh, we'll see. And I'm like, yeah. I said, Mom, we don't need to do a whole heap of food on a Sunday afternoon. Fuck that shit. She's like, yeah, I don't want to do it anymore because Dad's not here. So I felt bad for her, like, but at least I had her up here for dinner and stuff. And tomorrow I'm gonna make dinner with her again. All right, I'll see you over. You're live, Tanya. I'll wait to see you live. All right, Dan, and the rest of everybody who's here. I'll see you guys over at Tanya's live.